Spoke an awful lot about how Turbo wants to take on his old team. Missed taking to the field on this one, and he's going to want to get something big against the Knights as that, well, all right, Turbo's out.
Oh man, already a classic Turbo pulsing goal, but what is happening for PK? That's about...
So, maybe they can give him a shout on that one, but they've got to try and turn this one around. Turbo Pulsar already dissecting them. Mist has got an open net, and he's going to score off it. Well, Atomic's going to see it in.
You know, credit to Turbo. He is becoming a speedier version of himself as every passing day goes by in RLCS Season X. May have this season started, but he knows how to grind this game. He's been around since Season 1, and he's won half the World Championship lands that have happened since then. I never doubt him as he puts in, or as ZPS puts in the first goal for PK. That's good follow-up, actually. Ridoko got a decent 50-50, but to beat Turbo to that ball, it's usually the position Turbo's good at.
Bigger midfield presence than I'm used to seeing him. Very happy to switch halfway through rotation to keep on the ball. Is missed off the backboard, goes for the double tap, and what a shot that is! Good luck keeping that one out.
Absolute monster strike from Mist. He was going as fast as he could to that one, and notice that even at the very end, he's air rolled into the ball. Notice that EnVy are not too afraid to double commit when you've got two players incredibly close to the ball, and the recoveries are going to be basically immediate. They'll just go for it because they'd rather double commit.
He's got another.
Oh, he has. There's that trip on the goalpost as well. And there's a brilliant angle by Mist, but a little bit embarrassing from Kinsey. He's just falling over the curve. No chance to save it if you've got no way to jump into the air.
And Mist, almost an unsung hero of sorts when it comes to this team. Team EnVy, slicing and dicing at the end of this game. Mist gets himself on the hat trick. Beautiful.
It's beautiful. I wonder why nobody was there to knock in Turbo center ball. I guess they just didn't want to give him another assist on the board. This time Atomic to Mist, and a beautiful bar down shot. Of course, if that had bounced on the way in, it would not have counted, as we were on 0 seconds by then. A missed placement has been.
Decent job of trading possession. Haven't made anything of it just yet. This might be a big chance. ZPS is going to back down, understanding that Mist was always going to get there before him, and Mist, he's now got another one, has he?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Do not give that ball to Mist when he's got the backboard as an option. I think at this point, Pittsburgh Knights need to set up the tent and leave someone on demo watch if you have to. Just don't let Mist play.
Well, the problem is, like, they actually had somebody committing to the previous one early. They still didn't get there in time. That's a good slow shot by ZPS. Now, we've been critical of their power shots so far this game, but there is a time and a place for going for a slow roll shot. And this is one of them. Mist expected a faster one to the bottom left corner. Passed that one off to Turbo, but he decided it was too risky, not worth the attempt, and that shows that they're confident in their OTs, which why wouldn't they be? This team have not won so many of them, and there they go. They've won another one. Atomic receives Turbo's infield pass after demoing the goalie, and they've done it again. Just all too easy for EnVy once pressure reaches a climax.
Yeah, but Atomic made the smart decision, and he gets rewarded with an overtime goal. So 2-0 for Team EnVy. And I think plenty to work with here for Pittsburgh and coming into the day, despite how impressive they looked.
Yeah, this is RLCS X, so you don't want to play against Turbo Pulsar if you're all about the wins. That's a great pass. And Ridoko fires it home. ZPS delivers for PK in Game 3.
And I love that for once they realized that they had the space and actually committed some players for it. And being huge touch from Ridoko yet again. He's the player that has really been in control of this so far, despite a couple of missteps. Feels like he's the one that's had the most to offer. Is this a shot on target and in? Ridoko again downfield, and he takes advantage.
Well, Mist didn't even know that he was there. That's incredible. He was just trying to poke that ball into the back corner, thinking there pre-jumped in the corner. You read it to perfection. Really quite a bizarre goal, but well executed. And you can't say that for EnVy, who have missed so many chances. ZPS puts in another one, and now they have got a real chance to put a win on the board.
At this point, it would be considered a throw if they don't.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh, now
they're going for it. Yeah, this is brilliant to see. This is exactly what you want to see coming out from PK. Games 1 and 2, they looked so timid. They didn't have the confidence in their shooting ability. Now, they've been actually firing shots on net without holding anything back, and they've been firing passes at each other just as importantly. And EnVy, they missed a lot of chances. They could have easily brought this game a double touch in the game.
Yeah, this will definitely be looked as a missed opportunity for Team EnVy.
They'll be hoping that they get more missed opportunities, I think.
Oh, this is enough.
That make it happen. A lot missed. Jack, once your careers are all, once you've accomplished everything you want to do, just sign him up. There we go. There he is. He doesn't miss. Atomic and Turbo just needs to pass the ball to this guy today, because he is only scoring bangers.
I think he's a little inspired by the idea that you'd have to change rosters at this too. Over the top. Kinsey has to respect it. Well, you've very rarely seen this sort of play style in Force, but when your player is playing that, oh, wow! Oh, Kinsey just slapped it off him.
I think Mist has gotten a bit too confident there. He's like, yep, my aimbot is clearly working. I'm just going to shoot from here as well. But Kinsey read him, and that time he touches the ball.
He's definitely forcing some moves from the defenders each time, but they're going to need the finish. The shooting actually that plagued them last time. Follow up. What? Oh my goodness. Kinsey has got himself the brace.
What is going on? This game is wild. Atomic just missed the ball, and then Turbo just didn't know what to do. He was just stuck in the middle.
Which you can be on a championship Sunday against some of the most accomplished players that Rocket League has seen. Even then, looking unfazed now in the last few games. Follow-up shot to play forward, and it's in!
What?
Radoko on! 2-goal lead advantage! And Game 5 is looking more and more inevitable.
Excuse me? Oh my goodness, the play is coming out of PK here. Brilliant recovery off the inside of the post. Now it's just Radoko landing in the dream position. The ball bounces into him, and then into the net. And can Mist rescue EnVy? Here he is, up for another double. And he scored it again! Of course he has!
Oh my goodness. Why not at this point? Pittsburgh nice, they saw their 2-goal lead. They must have started to feel a little bit confident in the midfield. He does go for him. And Kinsey is the quicker of the two. It's up to Turbo. He will not be able to keep that one up.
Wow.
Champions Field on the way.
Wow. Well, EnVy, they'll feel a bit unlucky about this one.
Of their careers. This is already a phenomenal result for them, win or loss, but they want to take this even further. ZPS decides to go for the challenge. Kinsey moves late, that's on target. Radoko can't get there. And Turbo with goal number 1.
That might be the best news for EnVy. They've scored a goal without Mist doing something incredible. Great 50-50 by Turbo Pulse. It looks like EnVy have made a conscious decision to play more of a ground game in this 5th game, the ace match of the series. And it's really working out well. Turbo's got an open net. He doesn't need any help from Mist here to make it 2-0. PK have been completely surprised by this complete change in game plan from EnVy. It was brilliant. No focus on hard clears and aerial assist there. Turbo hitting the post once again, but it shouldn't matter too much. There's very little time left in the game, and PK struggling to create any kind of consistent pressure. Now Turbo with another chance to get his hat trick, and he will. And that is game, set, and match for EnVy. It wasn't the 3-0 that I was expecting. It wasn't the easy road to the semi-final that a lot of us expected, but it's still
performance to what would barely be considered the norm. But semi-final secured though for Team EnVy. No upset this time around. NRG against Team EnVy is semi-final number 1.
And I think all the fans watching back home are going to be delighted to hear